Pisces, hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you, Pisces. Yes, yes. All right, so sweet. Yay. So sweet. Okay. So you must be very sweet, Pisces. I know you guys are. You are amazing. You're an amazing tribe here. I am so grateful to do this for you and to bring you these messages. I truly am. And all your sweet comments and everything, like all your love, it just shines through. And I love it. I just wanted to say that. And thank you for the 10,000 subscribers. It's amazing. Really amazing. And you'll get a 20% discount, of course, with that. As I promised like 3 months ago already, I think. If some of you do remember that. And on all the extendeds, by the way, and all private readings. If you would like to win the free private reading with Spirit and myself of 20 minutes, you can subscribe to the channel. If you've done that for a while, that's cool too. Of course you're in the draw. Just make it known somehow in the comment section that you would like to be in the draw, okay? Either by writing something empowering for the collective or by saying I subscribed or whatever comes to your mind, right? Oh, cool. I already pre-shuffled all of your cards, Pisces. And we have two guardian angel cards out for you already. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate. Current interruptions, constant current interruptions. That's how I felt when I was doing your pre-shuffling. I was like constantly, like my mind was starting to drift away, and I was like, wait, I need to focus on Pisces or something else is going to come out, right? I really need to focus on spiritually connected Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising right now. And so that's what you may be feeling, like your mind may be wandering to other places because there's a million things to do and a million things to think about or to feel into. And and just come back to center. And that's what you may be doing regardless. So again, as a general reading, it may or may not resonate with you. Please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, because that means it's for somebody else. It's not gender specific, nor is it time specific. You can reverse the placements whenever the message, the title of a message resonates with you, no matter if it's your sign or not. Just watch it. There may be a message in it for you, right? Not on this channel. This is not how this channel works and operates necessarily. It can, of course, like I would watch by my sign and everything else. I'm just doing it via intuition. Okay? Cool. And this has, of course, something to do with your reading, as it always does. We have 2 cards out that are faced up, and the other 3 cards are face down. So there's a lot of things that you're not seeing yet. You're seeing some, and that's good, and it's meant to be that way here, Pisces. Absolutely. Because that's for your highest good, and sometimes that's all we can take and deal with in that very moment, right? And sometimes we need to make decisions, which is your first card with the 7 of Cups here, based on what we know currently. And that's so important. So Spirit often lets us know only portion or a fraction of something, so we can make a decision according to what we know in that situation. Of course, would they have given us the full package, we would have never chosen that, right? So like Spirit sitting up there and thinking, oh yeah, Pisces made that decision now. That's amazing, because that's what we need them to do right now, because they want you to go somewhere clearly here, right? Clearly. And with that, they have given only a fraction. And again, you would have made a different decision, like retrospectively, had you known the whole package. And we could be talking either right now, that depends on where you are in your journey, or we could be talking a while back and you're now coming into that knowledge and being like, oh my goodness, that's why, right? So, aha moments. Yeah, the funny thing, I was just going to say, it actually doesn't matter which decision you make here because they're all good. But in fact, I feel differently now about this card, like specifically right now. It's really like they wanted you to take an opportunity to enter into a specific relationship here. They did, actually. Because it was serving you, it was serving your growth and their growth as well. Or if we're talking about a job, you were needed in that job at that time, right? Or anything else, any other situation that comes to your mind that resonates with you, that's that. And Spirit really put all the players in place, right? And I find it so amazing, especially, of course, retrospectively when Spirit does this. And sometimes I wonder, and my mind starts to wander, like, how did they even do that? Because especially if there's, like, let's say 10 people involved in a scenario, then you're like, how on earth did they manage to put those 10 players, I'm just going to say players, right, in that game right now? How does that even work? And that's the mind, right? That's like going back and forth, but we don't need to know that. All that matters is the situation right now to you. That's why you're often only getting like this much of it, and the rest, absolutely none of our business. And for good reason. You don't want to be overwhelmed. You don't want to know everything. You really don't. Oh, yes. And it's all for a very good reason, because you have the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. And look at yourself, how you've transformed with the butterfly here, and how fresh those leaves spring from this rod here. It's amazing. That's a very fruitful new beginning as well. It's like the sun's coming up on a new dawn, basically. A new era is what had just been given. Wow, this is big. A new era. I'm immediately reminded of that song by, what's his name? I know it because I see his face, and I know exactly which video they mean and which song they mean. Damn it! Oh man, what's his name? He's quite famous now. I'll post the link down below so you can listen to that, because there is something in that video, because that's exactly what it talks about. A long stretch where you haven't felt happy, yet there's the new dawn, and that promise that comes with that new dawn, right? That's what that is. I'll definitely post a link, because I can't think of his name right now. That's interesting too. Because usually when they give songs, I would know. Maybe later in the reading. Again, I don't need to know everything right now. So, we don't, Pisces. So, good. There's also something about the sacral chakra, and that seems to be like a reoccurring topic right now, like collectively, which is our emotional center. Also our base, the root chakra, right, which is our connection to earth. Actually, the lower 3 chakras are our connection to Mother Earth. The strongest with the root chakra, with the red, and then the solar plexus chakra. There's something in there. So there will be quite the transformative process, as these are washed, as old trauma, old beliefs, old emotions are being washed out of those, which is amazing, right? Really cool. They want me to go to the guardian angel card, so you have patience. Okay. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there's a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust. You are eternally loved and guided, Pisces. All right? How nice. Yes, exactly. Oh, yeah. There you go. That's the heartbreak, and that's connected to the choices here, or to the choice that you made back then, right? Or really depending on where you are in your journey, but I'm reading it that way now. Please apply it to your situation, if it's your situation. So that's the heartbreak that occurred because of that choice that you made, and that was something that needed to occur, all right? And that can be sometimes a little bit tough to hear, but those of you that have been through cycles like that before know what I'm talking about, because those heartbreaks, they open us up. Sometimes when we have a really hard shell and nothing can get through to us, especially when our ego is really trying to, is really, I don't want to say big, because that's not descriptive here. When there's a really strong barrier, at least this tough, how are they going to break through? Like, how are you going to come back to yourself through that layer? And that often happens through some kind of an event that is painful, right? Where this crust or this barrier, which I perceive as really big, like concrete kind of a thing here, and that's been broken open, right? So you can actually feel, so that you can come back to your heart and to your feelings and start the healing again. Oh my God, yes. I can feel it, because this is such a relief, I'm telling you. Such a relief, like energetically, emotionally, everything, because it's finally, you are allowed to flow again here. Oh my goodness. It must have been such a long time for you here, Pisces. And you'll feel that strongly, strongly. And then you'll realize, oh my God, I'm so thankful. In retrospect, not in that moment, because we're like crying on the kitchen floor, that sort of a thing, right? Could be. It doesn't have to apply, right? But that's that kind of a pain, actually. And it already happened. So it's nothing that's going to happen, right? So this already happened. And crying on the kitchen floor, that's what that's for. In that moment, not so cool. You're like, oh my God, how am I going to take this, right? This is so intense. But again, this was meant to be here for this release to happen. And I'm telling you, like, it is so good to finally feel again, because that automatically opens you up to new love, to new things, puts you back in the receptive mode, even puts you back in alignment with spirit on occasions, right? This can truly help you getting back in touch with spirit, with your guides, with your spiritual team. Also, again, with Mother Earth. So it really puts you back. It's really like what they just showed me is a human being that's been lifted back up and put back in place. And the moment it clicks in, what they're showing me is some sort of a 3D puzzle where you just fell over basically and have been fallen over for a while. And then all of a sudden you're being picked up, put back into place. And there's this huge sense of oneness, because you've been missing yourself, right, Pisces? You've been really missing fitting in to creation. You've been missing fitting into your place in this world with your mission. And this is what's going to happen to and for you. And it's beautiful, you know, when that finally happens, and when you're actually feeling those feelings, it's really beautiful. And with the Three of Pentacles, you may have even gone to counseling here. For those of you that haven't gone to counseling or therapy, like trauma therapy, whatever it is for you, right? You may have been journaling, probably, and seeked out for help, either like within yourself, like asking yourself, how can I heal myself? Watching YouTube videos, I don't know, online courses, whatever it is for you, right? Because you felt like there's a need to do something, because this was strong. Again, this was strong pain that hit you. So there's a need, an urgency for you, or was an urgency for you to pick up a pen and really write it, because you were like, oh my God, I need to do something, right? And this is also the meant to be. It is meant to happen that way, because spirit knows, your soul knows where they're taking you here. And that's the thing. They're taking you to bigger, better. And that sounds weird, right? And I don't mean bigger, better life experience. That's what I mean, right? Because we are always who we are, like internally. But to get to that, sometimes that what we think we are needs to break away. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Yeah. You'll start seeing things from a very different perspective, from the higher perspective. And this is the retrospective thing that we already described here for you, Pisces, because that's exactly that, right? With the Two of Wands, seeing things from a higher perspective and being able to like see the whole stretch, basically. But in that moment, you won't see it. You won't be able to perceive it. And again, it's meant to be that way, because you would not make the decisions you have made that are necessary for your growth had you known everything up front already. We just don't do that. Plus, there are so many things in there that, oh yeah. Oh my God. I just did a private reading. I really need to tell this person about this, because, oh my God, I just need to tell her with the cards that just came out. It's often like that when I do private readings. The next general reading I do is often connected to that person still. Quite interesting. Thank you. All right. exactly. Nice. Yeah, I love it. To make some room here. They want one more, so we'll get out one more. Thank you. Oh yeah! Yes, I knew it, Exactly, very good. We won't be able to read all of these here. We'll take some of these over to the extended. But for now, look at this. The Six of Vessels with reunion. This is exactly it. This is your oasis. That's when you click back into place in that 3D puzzle where you truly belong, right, Pisces? This is so wonderful because this is coming home to yourself, all right? And that moment when you start to feel your essence again, the I am that you are, it is wonderful, and it'll feel exactly like that. Very peaceful, very much in harmony and in balance, and with that gorgeous, gorgeous love, right? There may actually be a quick encounter here that may be coming in from the past, but only a quick touching base in the sense of, I'll try to explain it. For example, when an ex-partner, either an ex-partner comes back to your life, and you'll see, holy moly, I've grown so much here, I wouldn't even consider going back into a relationship with that person again. Or if that person is too stubborn, and you may be too stubborn as well, take it as it resonates, right? And Spirit, of course, knows this. Then they'll send another person in that really reminds you of that very person. They may have the same sign, they may have the same age, they may have some of the same attributes, and they're sending them in. So basically, Spirit is tricking us a bit here, or you Pisces. Fully understand. I fully understand. So they're tricking you a bit here, and the other person, of course, because it's their lesson as well. And that's in the realm of where my mind starts to really go bananas, because I'm like, holy moly, how do they just even put two people together here that need to learn that lesson? How does that even work? And then a third, what? Right? And then 10. So bringing another person in that reminds you, that triggers that old feeling that you once had, only for you to touch base with yourself again to understand lesson learned, check, right? That's it. So the new can come in for you, right? And that's exactly that. And my sweethearts, Four of Bows, celebration. You're going to feel incredible. And you may see it in my eyes, like they're shining. I can see it. So it's like so happy. It's such happy energy. It's like dancing around a fire, possibly naked, right? And really celebrating. And you know how they used to and still do light fires around the full moon? I recommend something like that because it's so freeing. It's such a touching base experience as well, with yourself, with Mother Earth, with the sky, right? And with the moon, with her incredible healing energies, and with her incredible power, right? And that's that, and that's what I really, really see here. So some of you may have even done that, or you're thinking about it. If you are, this is definitely like a little push here. Do it. Don't think about it. Just do it, right? Really. And with like-minded people, and often when groups of people, and we're coming back to that. So there is a reoccurring topic also of soul tribe coming together here, or people that have similar soul lessons that are coming together, and that occurs throughout anything. You can ask in therapy, you can ask in anything else. Anytime a circle of people comes together, they hold the same lessons at that time. And that's how this works, and that's what that is too. The people that are going to come together in this particular circle, whatever this represents for you and to you, they'll have the same lessons. And this looks very freeing and very celebratory. And dancing, of course, is very cool to get energies moving and to get that gorgeous flow up and down again, right? Very nice. Okay, cool. We're going to take this further. I can already see the cards here, so it should be very interesting how this continues, and we're going to get more advice from Spirit on how to help yourself with your situation as we're drawing more oracle cards here for you. There's probably going to be more channeling coming through as well. And you can follow us over to Vimeo and or Patreon, currently 20% off. So knock yourselves out over there if you'd like. And yeah, and you can also book, of course, a private reading with me to get more clarity and into your specific situation. Okay, guys, all the info you need down below in the description box as well as the comment section. And I'll either see you over on Vimeo and Patreon or next time. Thank you, guys. Bye.